Rosalie, ano ba ang detalye nitong nabisto na tangkang panunuhol ng isang DPWH District Engineer kay Congressman Leviste?
Ela, posibleng maipilang sa gagawing legislative inquiry ng House Infrastructure Committees o Infracom ang umano'y tangkang panunuhol ng isang district engineer ng Department of Public Works and Highways o DPWH kay Batangas 1st District Representative Leandro Legarda Leviste. Kinumpirma ni Batangas Representative Leviste ang pagsampa ng kaso laban sa Batangas 1st District Engineer ng DPWH bukas.
Ayan nga kung pag-uusapan natin ngayon mga ka-reaction ng BPH. Mantakin ho ninyo, nakahanap na ang katapat itong engineer ng DPWH. Si Leviste ho. Hindi ho niya tinanggap at inirereklamo na niya ngayon ito sa Senado kung saan mga ka-update sinusuhulan siya ng 3 milyon. Ayan ho siya. Ayan po yung mga pera na kalatag. Yan po ang isinusuhol sa kongresista na huwag nang iimbestigahan ang anomalya sa flood control ng kanilang nasasakupan sa Batangas. Ngayon, lumaban itong si Leviste mga ka-update. Tulala ang DPWH. Pahiya rin itong engineer na alam kasi nila mga ka-update, wala ho silang maipapakitang project ng flood control. Ghost project na naman ho iyan. Diba? Hindi ho ba nakakahiya yan mga ka-update? Nasupalpal ka? Kahit anong suhol mo sa pera, pagtapat kang nagsiservisyo sa nasasakupan mo o sa bayan mo, paninindigan mo yan. Paninindigan mo yan. Ngayon, sino-sino pa ba ang mga nasa likod netong engineer, district engineer ng DPWH na ito? Diba? Nakakahiya ho yan ha mga update. Mantakin mo yun, magsusuhol ka ng 3 milyon pero hindi inaprubahan. Pinahiya ka ng congressman. Diba? Yan po ang isa sa mga magagandang balita o update na nalalaman ho natin. Kasi kung hindi po napahiya itong engineer na to o kung tinanggap ni May Representative Leviste ang 3 milyon, hindi nga ho naman maiimbestigahan ang magiging flood control o ang flood control project dyan sa Batangas. Diba? Hindi lang ho yan ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon mga update ha? Kasi dito po, ito nga pong si Senator Jinggoy Estrada pinaiimbestigahan itong mag-asawang Discaya. Sino ang kontak nyo sa DPWH? Naku po, diba? Yan po ang magaganda pa nating update na nakukuha ngayon. Pati si Senator Jinggoy mga ka-update, bubutasan o lalantakin ang mag-asawang Discaya. Diba? Kasi nga, alam naman po natin, nasa top 15 contractors ang dalawang kumpanya na mag-asawang ito. Tapos, alam nyo po ba mga ka-update, yung interview ni Corina Sanchez dito sa mag-asawa na Discaya, dinilit na po sa YouTube. Deleted na ho ang YouTube na interview nila kung saan pinagyayabang nga nila yung mga luxury cars, sports car na nagkakahalaga ng more than 200 million pesos. Ngayon, mismong si Senator Jinggoy ang tutuldok sa kabalastugan nyo. Diba? Hindi nga kayo minention ni Mayor Vico Soto patungkol dyan sa mga nakawan patungkol sa kontraktor. Dito, mabubutas ang katarantaduhan nyo at pagtatarantado nyo sa bayan. Pakinggan din ho natin ha. Ito nga naging pahayag ni Senator Jinggoy patungkol sa mga anomalya netong mag-asawang Discaya.
And joining us on the line is Senate President Pro Tempore Jinggoy Estrada. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, RG. Good morning to all listeners.
Sir, I would like to begin. Earlier today, we heard that there was this case of the DPWH contractor who allegedly tried to bribe one lawmaker. Is that something that the Senate hopes to cover in its investigation?
Well, if I were to guess, yes, of course, but it still depends on the chairman of the Committee on Blue Ribbon, si Senator Marcoleta.
who else would you want to face the investigation of the Blue Ribbon Committee?
Well, first of all, the officials of the Department of Public Works, and of course the officials of the Commission on Audit, because I believe the ghost projects will not prosper if there is no cooperation between or among the officials and the officials of DPWH and the Commission on Audit.
Sir, the Commission on Audit is supposed to be like the last bastion for public spending, for guarding public spending. It's supposed to do an audit of all expenses. So if there is collusion on the part of the Commission on Audit, how then are we able to safeguard public finance?
Well, that's the problem. You know, I still believe that there are still a lot of co-officials that are really incorruptible, but you know there are still some bad eggs in the department of in the Commission on Audit. Kaya talagang we really have to investigate these anomalies.
Sir, last week, Senator Panfilo-Lacson delivered a privileged speech, and of course, we remember that he named one lawmaker. Where do you stand insofar as investigating lawmakers in the matter of flood control projects? Is it a ticklish issue for you?
Yeah, you're right. You're correct. It's a very ticklish issue because we cannot just invite these lawmakers, no, because of as a matter of interparliamentary courtesy. But if they want to clear their name, they can voluntarily appear in the investigation that is happening in the Senate.
Okay, how about, so far we've only heard names of congressmen. In the Senate, have you heard anything that has involved an incumbent or even a past senator?
No, I do not have any idea.
Okay. Do you have any updates as to when as to when the next Blue Ribbon investigation is going to be?
On September 1.
September 1. Who are you expecting to be there based on the information that you have?
Well, all the mentioned officials of the DPWH and all the contractors who were absent during the last hearing.
I remember that you moved for the issuance of a subpoena for them. Has that been issued?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. I remember there were 8. Do we have information on the whereabouts of these 8? Because a lot of there have been lots of speculation on them, but and of course there's really no confirmation as to where they are. And there were very different. They had given a lot of excuses during the first hearing. So will you accept whatever excuses that they will be giving in case they do not make it to September 1?
Well, it depends. It depends on what excuses are they going to say. But I still don't believe that they are going to have many excuses because once the excuses are unacceptable, I will really move for their arrest. I will really move for the committee to issue a warrant of arrest.
And of course, that will mean a detention at the Senate, just like what happened in previous hearings.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go over to the issue of the, or going back to Senator Panfilo-Lacson's speech. What is the status of the of that speech now, and has it been referred to the Blue Ribbon Committee, and is it something that the Blue Ribbon Committee will be tackling as well?
Well, it hasn't been referred to the appropriate committee, most likely the Blue Ribbon Committee, since Senator Lacson was under the weather when he delivered the privilege speech last week. So on Tuesday, the interpellations will commence. So after all the interpellations has been completed, and that's the time that it will be referred to the appropriate committee.
How long and how extensive do you think will be the Senate investigation into this flood control?
Well, I have spoken to Senator Marcoleta. He doesn't intend to prolong the investigation of this particular issue.
Why is that so? Because there have been a lot of there are lots of new information that are coming out as we or as the public gets to sift through the Isumbong sa Pangulo website. So why not do a more comprehensive investigation?
Well, maybe I guess I surmise that maybe siguro mga around 5 hearings siguro.
5 hearings. And in that 5 hearings, what do you hope to accomplish? Do you think what kind of legislation will come out of it?
Well, it depends with the chairman. No? I'm not the chairman of the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, but I think within 5 days of hearing, I think we will extract a lot of information already, and marami na siguro mga pangalan na lilitaw dyan.
Kayo po, ano po ang inyong nakikitang panukalang batas na pwede ninyong i-propose para mapunan itong corruption dito sa flood control? Kasi nga,
Well,
recurring yung problema eh.
I cannot answer you right now with regard to the legislation that we will make. No, it depends on the outcome of the hearing, and that is the time that siguro we can craft laws.
Okay. Sir, we still have not heard kung anong magiging kapalaran ni DPWH Secretary Manny Bonoan. Do you think he should stay in his position?
Well, I cannot answer that because it is still up to the president to decide whether he is still fit to act as a DPWH secretary. So, if the president deems that he is not fit to be secretary, then so be it. If the president still thinks that he is still qualified, still capable to handle the department, so be it.
Sir, kasabay ng Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, yung Kamara, mag-iimbestiga din. Sa tingin ninyo, ano ang magiging value to the country na meron dalawang sabay na investigasyon?
Well, we cannot prevent the House from investigating to have a parallel investigation. No? Siguro naman, sana pabayaan na nila yung Senate na mag-imbesta. Total naman. I think, I don't know, no? If we were the one who first started this investigation. I'm not privy to it.
As far as I can remember, I think nauna po yata kayo because I have not encountered that the House has already begun their investigation. But as you said earlier, you think there might be 5 hearings. If ever the second will be on September 1, and you will be expecting the DPWH contractors and even the COA. Let's zero in on the COA. What kind of liability do you see that they may have in this particular case?
Same liability as that of the DPWH officials.
Meaning, dahil pinalusot po nila yung flood control.
Hindi naman po-prosper ang isang ghost project kung walang go signal ang mga opisyalis ng COA. Because sila yung huling pipirma sa mga dokumento they should have inspected the project. Kung hindi nila inspection, that's their fault. No? Actually, imposibleng walang collusion yan kung na hindi magpo-prosper ang ghost project.
Sir, during the Blue Ribbon Committee last week, you also talked about Wow Builders and yung ghost project dun sa Bulacan na nakarating sa inyong, or yung impormasyon tungkol dun sa ghost project sa Bulacan na nakarating sa inyong opisina. Ano po ang inyo pang maikukwento sa amin tungkol dun sa na-discover nyo doon?
Well, I still have to talk to my research staff kung meron pa silang mga na-discover ng mga anomalya. So, siguro within this week, marami na rin tayong ma-discover pa ng mga ghost projects. Not only siguro in the province of Bulacan, but also in various provinces, other provinces here in our country.
Wow Builders pa rin po yung tungkol sa yung inimbestigahan ninyo or iba ng contractor?
Marami yan. May mga yung sa St. Timothy, St. Gerald, yung pagmamayari ng Discaya, yung Sara Discaya. So, kasi, maybe you watch the interview of the couple kay Corina Sanchez. Talaga, nakakagulat yung mga revelations dun sa interview kay Corina Sanchez.
We've seen, of course, it's in social media, all of those videos about their properties. What do you make of their wealth? Is it something that they could legally generate, given their income?
Your guess is as good as mine. How can a couple who started from scratch acquire or purchase 59 luxury vehicles? And sinabi naman yata doon isa sa mag-asawa na yun na ang gateway nila sa pagyaman nila nung sumali sila sa DPWH. So that is very, very clear.
Okay. So you think hindi or katanggap-tanggap bang paliwanag yon yung pagsali nila sa DPWH? Is it something that what would make it a legitimate income?
Well, we have to research for the documents, no, yung mga bidding. Kasi I think itong mag-asawa nito, marami yata maraming mga yung tawag dito, contractors, no? Mm-hmm. Maraming mga pangalan. I think they have 9. Mm-hmm. 9 yata siya, if I'm not mistaken. At yung siyam na contractors na yan, I think they garnered around billions of pesos from the DPWH.
Sir, aside from the Discaya, and the Wow Builders, any other contractors that you're investigating?
Yung SYMS, I think they are also involved in those projects.
Sir, can you give us an idea kung ano yung lahat ng mga iniimbestigahan ninyo, ano yung total amount of transactions that are involved?
Wala pa akong figures, RG. I still do not have the figures.
But these are flood control projects in how many areas, how many provinces?
Well, I'm only talking about Bulacan.
Puro Bulacan po itong mga proyektong iniimbestigahan ninyo. Even yung sa mga Discayas na binanggit po ninyo.
Yes.
Okay. And of course, you're going to present that in the next hearing, or will you be announcing more findings sooner than the next hearing?
Maybe during the committee hearing.
Okay. Si Sara Discaya po ba, do you have any information kung nandito po siya sa Pilipinas?
I really do not have any idea.
Okay.
I hope they're still here.
If you get a chance to talk to her during the upcoming hearing, what will you ask her?
Do not preempt my question.
But you do have a lot of questions, and it will definitely be, you will definitely grill her.
Yes. Well, first of all, I will ask her, sino bang contact mo dyan sa DPWH? How come we garnered a lot of contacts there?
Okay, ano yung inyong theory? But, of course, when you're investigating, you have a theory. But what is your theory? Bakit merong 15 na sila lang ang nakakakuha ng kontrata sa flood control dyan sa DPWH? Paano nila ginagawa yung kanilang modus, if ever there is one?
Pollution, number 1. Mm-hmm. Pangalawa, siguro nag-advance na itong mga contractors, mga opisyal ng DPWH.
Paano po yung scheme ng pag-a-advance?
Siguro, yayariin nila yung bidding. Once na niya, hawak itong mga contractors yung DE, for example, halimbawa sa Bulacan, hawak nila yung DE, tapos sila papanalunin, tapos bibigyan na nila yung advance payment para makuha nila yung kontrata.
Parang it's kind of similar to what Senator Lacson revealed last week. Di ba?
Yes.
Do you believe yung, kasi meron siyang mga kinuwentong parang percentages kung paano yung partihan ng kita. Have you encountered any such information in your own research?
Yes, meron. Actually, tama yung kay Senator Lacson. Pero yun sa COA, yung sinabi 0.5 to 1%. Ang pakiwari ko, ang feeling ko, it's more than 1%.
Yung inyong tansya na it's more than 1%, where is that coming from?
Ano ko lang, that's my guess only, no? That's my wild guess. Kasi, for example, ang nakukuha yata ng DPWH, according to what Senator Lacson has revealed, 5%. Kung walang cooperation, kung walang pollution ng COA, dahil sila yung huling pipirma, hindi magpo-prosper yan. Siyempre, kung 1% lang yun, magkano lang yun. Sa bagay, malaki yun kung sa volume ng mga ghost flood control projects, malaki din yan. Pero baka hindi rin pumayag yung mga opisyalis ng COA.
Okay, thank you for taking our questions this morning and joining us on Head Start, Senate President Pro Tempore Jinggoy Estrada.